we got some more updates in today's video. That's right, we got a release here from Nextbridge Hydrocarbons on Twitter, and we got more updates from Jennifer, Email, and Clifton. So this is very huge video. Make sure you stay tuned. So we got this thread here posted by Nextbridge Hydrocarbons talking about questions, and they did put in this PDF file here of the frequently asked questions. But I want you to keep in mind, the initial thought is these aren't really some of the hard-hitting questions that we wanted to get answered. And to follow up with that, those wasn't the hard-hitting questions that was originally submitted by Jennifer. Maybe some of those was, but the questions that she sent is under review right now. So keep in mind, we still have a possibility of getting the hard-hitting questions to be answered. So Jennifer put an update here and says, Clifton, how are you? I appreciate your follow-up with a few of the questions that shareholders had asked. Please continue to keep communicating. All of us really need this right now from NBH and you as we approach day 100. Hopefully one day we will know the entire story of what exactly happened behind the scenes, and everything will be made ethically and financially right. In the meantime, I wanted to share with you a movie that MMTLP Studios put together so you can get some perspective as to the financial and emotional harm the shareholders have been through. Please watch and please keep in touch. Thank you, Clifton. And this here was from Jennifer. Now, here's the actual video from MMTLP Studios on YouTube. Copy and paste shared this. And I also have this shared on my Twitter account as well. So make sure you go check that out. It is very amazing production there. Now, Jennifer has an update on that post we just covered, and Clifton replied back. That's right, Clifton Du Bois, the CEO of Nextbridge Hydrocarbons. Here is the email that I read to you here that we just went over. And he said, Jennifer, thank you for sharing this. I will watch the video, and our team is reviewing the questions. That's huge. So she just submitted the questions the other day, and now they're under review. So that's fantastic, because I'm not going to lie. When I saw this FAQ, I was a little bummed. I'm not going to lie. When I originally saw the FAQ that came out today, and I think I have it. Was it? Oh, it was on this one here. Yeah. So here was my initial thoughts when I went and browsed the FAQ. I said, hopefully we can get some more serious FAQ questions answered soon. And that was in reply to this here. So here it talks about the spinoff of Nextbridge Hydrocarbons, which I know if you've been following this as long as any of us, you pretty much know all this stuff that's in this. But just to go down this real quick, talks about the spinoff. Goes, how did the separation of NBH from MetaMaterials Meta occur? What was the record date of this for the spinoff? What is the difference between the record date and distribution date? It gives all that info, which we all know that. When did the MMTLP Series A preferred stop trading? And here they do acknowledge FINRA halted trading of the MMTLP Series A preferred stock prior to the start of the trading day on December 9th, 2022. That's right. Hashtag FINRA fraud, where FINRA stole Christmas. But that's not what they said, but that's me putting my thoughts in there. FINRA made an announcement related to its decisions, which is available on FINRA's website, and they give the link here in this as well. It talks about who is the transfer agent for the NBH common shares. It says the distribution and transfer agent and registrar of NBH common shares is the American Stock Transfer and Trust Company, the AST. And you can go to sec.gov and the prosperous and all that information here. What do you do if you have not received my statement for my shares? It's kind of basically saying you need to contact your broker or bank directly if your stuff is held in street name, which pretty much all of us retail investors more than likely is all held in street name. So down here it says, which this is just my personal opinion, not financial advice. I'm pretty much confident that a lot of the retail shareholders has not transferred shares to AST because we're waiting to see if trading would open back up on MMTLP. So that is exactly where we're at, guys. And as you heard from John Berta himself, he has not registered his shares with AST as well. And because if there is a gray market or some kind of Congress event that they would open this back up, or FINRA or SEC would motion this baby to open back up, if you're an AST, you cannot trade. So, like I said, very key there. John Berta mentioned before, he is not an AST currently. Okay. This part here is a little alarming, but what are the tax consequences of the spinoff of MBH to the former shareholders who own Series A preferred stock in Meta that are now common stock in MBH? It goes over all of the details here, but basically, you need to contact your tax professional. I'm not going to get in and try to speculate and talk about what this is, but this is where you might want to print this out and share this with your tax advisor and let them read over this and let a professional give you tax advice on this. So I know right now we're still waiting on Fidelity. They have freaking followed back actually tomorrow, March the 15th. So we'll see. I already had to reschedule my tax appointment twice now, and it's getting a little ridiculous. I believe this is like the 5th time or so that Fidelity has changed the dates. So we will see if tomorrow we get our tax documents from Fidelity. I already got my stuff for TradeStation, so TradeStation's doing their stuff correct. So, yeah, I guess we'll see. I'm going to have my tax advisor take a look at the TradeStation documents because I deal with taxes, but not really like, stocks and taxes like that. I deal with more real estate and, taxes like that. So not really, it's a difference there between like real estate taxes and like income taxes with stocks and all that. And this is a very unique situation. So I definitely want a tax professional to look at this situation, look at these documents when I hand them over to them, and get some answers. Once I get some answers, I'll report back to you guys. Here it says, is Nextbridge Hydrocarbons a private company? And yes, it is. It is a private company, but it's not traded. It's a public stock of exchange. It's not traded on a public stock of any kind. Basically, here then it says, does the transfer process of shares allow AST to issue more than 165.4 million shares? No, that is it. AST has already issued. AST has issued 165.4 million shares and has no authorization to issue any more than that amount. So there you go. Once you issue your shares to AST, that number has been reduced by the number of shares transferred to another party. So there you go. Did the holders of MMTLP Series A preferred stock return more than 165.4 million issued to the Series A? No. No, that did not happen. Like I said, I believe all of retail is holding on to their MMTLP in case there is trading opening back up, and we are not going to be trapped in AST because we got screwed out of a potential short squeeze of this. Well, it pretty much was going to be a short squeeze. We've covered so much information on that. So quick little recap here of today's video. Nextbridge put out a press release. I was a little bummed out thinking that this was the questions that they answered. And luckily, Jennifer emailed Clifton. He replied back saying that the team is reviewing the questions. So this here had nothing to do with the questions that was submitted by Jennifer. It's a whole separate piece. So that's pretty nice to know as well, because this here, yeah, so there you go. That was sent. They put this out at 2:50, and Clifton replied back here around, I guess, later on that day. So they're reviewing the questions. Hopefully we get some more insight on that. And I'm really hoping that the Nextbridge management will watch this MMTLP Studios video, and maybe they're not truly aware of what has really happened in the market. There is people affected. And it's like, guys, yes, we all could have used the money. Berta mentioned, I think, that he trimmed off a little bit and, took some money for his family. I believe there's a lot of us wish we would have took a little bit for our family too when this was trading at $10, $12. But we believe it's worth a heck of a lot more than that. And, I didn't want to shortchange myself, so I did not do that. So I held everything. I'm still holding everything and hoping that, holding this is rewarded. Berta's still holding 1.9 million shares. That keeps me very freaking bullish. That the man only sold like 300,000 shares, but he keeps 1.9 million. That there says it all, man. So it keeps me bullish. Hopefully, the video we covered yesterday with GTII that they filed their lawsuit with West Christian and Warstein Bernstein, and hopefully we will get a lawsuit as well. And it draws attention. It draws attention, and like videos like this, getting this out there, everyone's sharing it, and we're getting our voices heard. Hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, smash thumbs up, drop me a comment down below. Guys, watch for the scammers down below. I keep blocking them on the YouTube, but they keep coming out. If you don't see like it's legit me, it'll have my name with the gray like outline bar on it if I reply back to someone. Just be very careful. I'm never going to ask you to contact me in the WhatsApp number or email me. Like all my links are in the description of my video, not down like in the comment section, guys. So be very careful with that. I have my actual official links in the description of my video, not down in the comments. So catch you on the next video, guys. Peace.